Good call, Hey, Brew! Brew!
We have like a minute to prepare.
We did what you said!
See me, we gonna fight.
Okay, so Seema, right? Seema, you're a senior. And then Ava, junior.
I was top 26 in the stand right now.
Ooh. Might not remember to say it, but don't worry, I'll remember for the next broadcast. Or like 20 seconds. Okay. Did you guys make it? When was your postseason last year?
The last five games, we made it last year, the quarterfinals. And the year before that to Ponchilla, so we finally got over the hump.
I got you.
Yeah.
Not in 1 second. Welcome back into the University Center. Excuse me. Zachary pulling off a 50-40 win over Walker in this one. I'm Taylor, joined by head coach Tammy McClure along with Samaya Rideau and Ava Raymond. Guys, congrats on the win. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Coach, let's go back to halftime. You guys go into half trailing by 4.
Right.
What's the conversation however?
It was intense because we've been working all week on number 4. Yeah, she had 15 points. Keeping her from shooting threes. So we had to make that adjustment, just remind them not get caught in the screens when they're setting the screens on the low block to get out on number 4. So we made that adjustment and making sure Patterson, when she was driving, continued driving right and take a charge, and this woman stepped up and took a charge. So she kept going to the right, so we were making sure we adjust to that and to number 4.
Your girls played with so much fight and so much heart tonight. What impressed you with how they rose to the occasion tonight?
They just kept pushing. You know, it didn't matter if we were down, up, whatever. They just kept pushing. You know what I mean? And I'm so proud of these girls, these two, and then especially the rest of the team. Everyone who took a part in this whole game. But she stepped up big time on the inside, making a point from Ava too. But it's been a whole team effort to get here.
Samaya, let's talk about that. You stepping up big time. When you came back out here for the second half, what's going through your head to get this win for your team?
What was going through my head? I was just like we was down like 4 points. So when it came to the game, I was like, I don't want to lose. Like I'm not ready to go home. So if I got to step up and take a charge, I was scared, but I didn't. If I had to step up and take a charge, get rebound, do whatever I had to do to help my team win, that's what I did.
Ava, tonight leading the way with scoring. Talk about just the performance that you had in this team to get that lead in the second half and not let it away.
My mindset was just there. Like I was just ready to attack and score, and our team was like we were just prepared and we were ready to win.
When you look back throughout the regular season, comparing it to how last year ended, what were the differences you see in this group of girls that's letting you get all the way to a state title game?
We was more. I feel like we was more aggressive. Since we lost, we was like ready to redeem ourselves. So at this moment, we were ready to keep going to the next level, which is the championship.
Going to the next level is exactly what you are. Punch that ticket to the state title game. Congratulations, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Zachary, going to the state title game, taking on number 1 seed Parkway on Saturday, 8 o'clock at night. Going to be an exciting matchup there. And to the SemiFinals, championships up next right here. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night.
Thank you so much.
Introduce yourself and your players you got with you.
Coach McClure, Tammy McClure. I've got Ava Raymond to my left, Samaya Rideau to my right, senior, junior.
And give us your first thoughts on the game tonight.
Incredible, absolutely incredible. I thought it was an amazing game between both teams, Walker and Zachary. It's what people paid to see. They've been wanting to see all year, this competition. These girls just kept fighting, you know. They never gave up when we were down by 4, up by 4. They just persevered and got through what we need to do to get to this next level.
Talk about what each of these two gave you tonight, because they gave you a lot. All the other kids played very hard too, but they came up in some big situations.
Yeah, this girl right here, I was just looking at it a few minutes ago. 12 points, I didn't see the rebounds yet. 13 rebounds, that was key. With the 12 points, taking it to the goal, but the rebounds were huge. Because Walker's very good at getting on the boards left and right when we're watching film and seeing him in person. They get on those, crash those boards, and she just kept it up here, waited for someone to come and got the pass off. That was huge for us in the second half. So I'm very proud of her and the scoring part.
What does it mean to exhale and say, well, you know, last week it was make it this far.
Right.
Now you're going to the finals. What does that mean?
We're not done, you know. Like we celebrated and stuff. The celebration is over. We got one day to get ready, you know. Parkway is an amazing team. They're defending state champions. So we just got to get back to the board in 24 hours and get ready to play this game, you know. But this is my 9th year here, and every year my team has given me everything they possibly can. It's been building, it's been building. We were here in 2018. We got over that hump and stuff like that. Then it's been a lull, but it's not been a lull. I mean, those girls have worked their butts off, the previous ones before these girls, to get where we are. And every year we get better and better and better and better. And I'm just so proud of these girls.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Talk about McPipe. She's not in here. There's a great article about Robin. Just kind of recap the quarterfinal game for us. For those that didn't hear that story, I thought that was a great story. You know, you guys trailed, and you wouldn't be here if.
She locked in. I mean, we had that. I think we were down by 2, Robin.
Mm-hmm.
2, and we came back into the huddle before the 4th quarter. That little look a little bit, and then just she switched it. You know what I mean? She switched it, and she just took that game over in that 4th quarter and said, "I'm going to do everything I possibly can to win this game for my team." You know what I mean? But so the rest of them. But her major contribution, we would not be here today in that situation, that 4th quarter. But like I said, every game has been a teamwork. That's all it's been.
Casey, you guys used your senior year to have a chance to play for a state championship. That's the ultimate in high school basketball. How do you feel right now as a senior getting the opportunity to close out with the storybook ending?
I feel really excited. Like, I'm really enjoying every moment of this, the practices, the games, the warm-ups, the bus rides, the everything, because a lot of people don't get this opportunity, and I'm just grateful that we made it this far, and I don't want to take none of this for granted. So at the end of the day, we're not done, and we just gotta go back into them tomorrow and get ready for the game Saturday. But I'm excited.
Talk about what it was like though under the boards. I think Coach Hitt made a good point about you always keeping the ball up here, and I know y'all stress that in practice for sure.
Yeah.
Was it just you, from scouting, you figured out the right spacing, or did it take you? It looked like it maybe took you a little bit into the game to kind of figure that part of it out.
Yeah, I had to like find my way through the game. It just came naturally. Like I was just going up, getting rebounds, keeping up, finding my teammates. Like it came naturally. So yeah.
Ava, give us your thoughts. I mean, you know, you're kind of like the Energizer Bunny when you get out there, and you just kept going and going. We were talking about one play where it was like three missed shots, and then you make it, and then there's an and one. That was huge.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk about that.
So I just like had the feeling like I really want to win, so I had to step it up a little bit at that moment. So that's how I got the rebound and put it back up. So I was just ready to do that.
Is it still kind of sinking in? What happened?
Oh,
What y'all just did?
yeah. Yeah, I'm very happy right now. I know y'all don't really see, but I'm really happy. And I just feel like I'm proud of my team for us to get me this far, and back in the lab, like see Maya said, and yeah.
Coach, talk about the growth of Samaya, where she's come from, where she's at.
You don't even know.
Can I get an official height on you? Because people are tapping on the back of the shoulder. College coaches are asking how tall you are.
6'1.5", but I just say 6'2".
Yeah, let's go 6'2". I like that.
No, but when she came to, she's really only been playing basketball for three years. Well, we'll say 3 now. But I mean, like, introduced to basketball. Yeah. And some of our former coach, she had these glasses, correct? These little goggle glasses. But she's grown. Like, when she came in, was she in the best shape? No. Okay? She took that, she couldn't play, she was ineligible. That year of growth, understanding what we do. And then she came and helped us out the following year. Still growth, needed to, lose some weight. She did what she needed to do this summer. She started, we lost by 2, and what she needed to do to help this team. She had to lose weight, she had to get in shape, and she had to put the work in. You know what I mean? This doesn't come overnight, and then it's paid off. She's gonna go play in Kansas at Seward Community College. So she's earned that, So maybe great things will come out of this tournament. Other things will happen for her. So, but major growth.
Amy, you've been a stock riser this year. Your stock has been rising all summer, all year. How do you feel now? You help your team earn a spot in the state championship game.
I feel very proud of myself. We've been working very hard. I've been working very hard and like working even after practice, and I just really want it for real. So.
And I can speak for her. She is a workhorse. Like when practice ends, she's back in the gym. She'll come back in the gym twice a day sometimes. Like she wants it. She wants that next level. She wants this now, but she has a goal and she's going after it. And she's not gonna stop until she gets it.
Speaking of being a workhorse, you ladies have been battle tested throughout the season. You face some steep competition from Southern Lab. You guys beat Huntington. Let's talk about how being battle tested prepared you guys for this moment here.
Yeah, we played John Curtis, we beat John Curtis. We played Southern Lab, beat Southern Lab, Madison Prep, went up to Wassman, lost to Wassman by 12, and then we played them again a week later, so it was fresh, we lost them again. But I try to put them in all these different scenarios. We went up to Oak Grove, played the number one player in the state, sophomore. I wanted them everywhere they could possibly be to be uncomfortable on the road. So when we got here, it wouldn't be uncomfortable, you know? We've got to play the best of the best to be the best, you know? And we're not going to shy away from anybody. So we're looking forward to the game on Saturday. They're a phenomenal team. Their coach is phenomenal. She's done a great job. This program has risen, you know, and it's great. You got the 1, 2, 3, 4 in the semifinals. You can't ask for anything more than that.
How would you describe the chip on your shoulder after coming up short in the district championship against Woodlawn?
I wouldn't say, for me, it wasn't a chip. I think we learned from that, you know. I was telling Ava, you know, she got in foul trouble in that game and stuff, but it's the next man up and step forward. And I talked to her about that, about you can't get in those foul trouble. You can't have those fouls that are unnecessary. And I think she's grown the last 2 games in that situation, you know. We've got to have her on the floor. We've got to have, you know, our dynamic duos and all that stuff on that floor to win these games.
All right, thank you, Coach.
You're welcome.
Introduce yourself and your players you got with you.
Yeah, Corey Arnold, head girls coach, Walker High School. To my left, Ariana Patterson. To my right is LaShante Clay and Logan Cookmeyer.
Give me your thoughts on the game tonight.
I mean, we battled. I mean, like all season long, we played 5 or 6 kids. I thought for about 26 and a half minutes of the game, you know, we focused on 2 things, made the game playing really easy: rebound and limit our turnovers for points. You know, I didn't say we couldn't turn it over, we couldn't give them points for all the turnovers. And it was about that 2.5 minute, 3 minute spell where they got a couple runouts for points and they got a couple putbacks, and that kind of allowed them to take the lead. And then once they took that lead, that zone seemed so big, so long. You know, we struggled to get the ball inside, you know, because they're length. I mean, they're really big, physical on the ball. Their guards are all long. You know, so we had some trouble getting shots we normally get. But, like, you consider that, you know, I thought we did a good job. We had some chances towards the end with some wide open 3 balls. They just didn't fall. You know, I think Kiara Fountain, you know, she's usually good for about 2 or 3. She was 0 for 8. You know, bless her heart. You know, I mean, great shot. She's made them all year. They just didn't fall tonight. You know. You know, in a game like this, you got to hit some shots when they're sitting in that zone like that to kind of pull them out a little bit.
Coach, you said you usually run 5 to 6 deep. Do you think fatigue, you know, in that 4?
Yeah. Like I think during that 2.5, 3 minute spell when they were able to get some, you know, we made some errant passes. I think it was fatigue, and I think we gave up some offensive rebounds that were fatigue. Because for the rest of the game, you know, we were good. And then once I called a timeout, we kind of settled down and kind of got our footing back a little bit, but we had allowed them to take the lead. And, you know, like I said, once they took the lead, it was kind of tough because that zone's so, you know, so big, so effective. They cover the whole court. You know, they have some big size. But like I said, you know, I'm proud of these girls. They did everything we asked them to do for about 26 and a half minutes. You know, it's just, you know, sometimes the cookie crumbles that way. You know.
And it just seemed like the 4th quarter, that was kind of the key. I mean, like you said, you had a 2.5 minute spell. We're really big. There was a spell there. There was a spot there where neither team scored.
Yeah, I mean, we had opportunities. Like I said, I mean, they were really taking Ari and Logan away, so it created a lot of opportunities on the backside for Kiara. You know, and I would never tell her to not shoot. She has to shoot. I mean, she's wide open and she's capable. You know, it's just one of those nights that, you know, the lid was on the hoop for her. You know, nothing. You know, you don't know when that's gonna happen or why that happened. It just happened tonight. You know, because if she makes 2 or 3 of those like she normally does, you know, we win. You know, so I mean, you know, it's simple as that.
You talk about turnovers. I mean, normally we see Walker forcing turnovers and creating points off of turnovers.
Yeah.
Talk about that, and then that's not being able to turn them over.
Yeah,
So those are good basketball games.
yeah, I think we turned them over 14 times, but I think our press was effective in getting them to take shots. She probably didn't want them taking it. We got them taking some tough twos. You know, Ava came down, took some tough twos. McPipe came down, took some tough twos, and we were able to rebound. You know, and to me, that's as good as a turnover. You know, we got them to take shots out of their offense. So I thought, we only turned them 14 times. I think we got them to take some shots that she probably didn't want them taking. We wall up, great defense. And I thought we did a great job rebounding for the most part of the game. Making them take. We talked about making them take tough twos and rebound.
And we're talking about your senior class this year, and then who you haven't seen.
Oh yeah, I mean, not on the podium. We got Kara Fountain. She transferred 2 years ago, and she put her head down to the ground and worked her little butt off. From where she came in and where she finished is phenomenal. She really, really improved. She wanted to be better. And then Peyton Childress, great kid. She may end up being the most successful one of my senior crew. And she don't play college. She played maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds a game. And, she just wants to be good at everything. She took up softball this year. She made the softball team. She's on the softball team. It's a great kid. Never complained. Always had these girls, when they were down, she tried to pick them up. Just a great teammate. LaShante Clay, she's been part of our success since her freshman year. She's grown so much as a person. Like when Tay first came in, I couldn't get her to say 2 words. Now she's able to express her emotions, and and she's going to play basketball at Colin, but she's a defensive stopper. I think, hands down, people say this. I think she's the best defensive player in the state. So what she does and doesn't get any breaks, it's phenomenal. She's able to control our offense, which we run lots of sets, and she's able to mentally and physically do that. It's very amazing to me. She's one of a kind. Then Ariana Patterson, what can you say? She gives it everything she got on the court. I expect a lot from her because she expects a lot from herself, and I think she's going to be a phenomenal player on the next level at UL Lafayette. She continues to grow. I think her game, is not, I don't even think she's scratching the surface of her game right now. I think she can expand her range. I think she can, get a lot more skill, and that's going to happen on the next level, and I think she's going to be, I know it's going to happen because she's going to work. She's a hard worker. She's in the gym a lot of times before practice, after practice, getting shots up, And that's not like that everywhere. I've coached at other schools. I got buddies that coach at other schools, and they ask me, I say, my kids are in the gym a lot, and they're like, man, our kids never stay. So, I'm blessed as a coach, because it's not like this everywhere. I think we counted the other day, we've been to 6 state tournaments in the last 10 years. And on a 5A level, as competitive and as deep as it's been, that's phenomenal, and that's all their hard work. These 2 girls right here have been to 4 state tournaments all 4 years of their high school. Not too many kids on any level can say that, much less 5A. It's 5A, it's the, year in and year out, it's most competitive, most balanced, most parity. And it speaks volumes of these kids, like how hard they work and how good they want to be. That helps.
Last year came in there and read off the stats. I don't know if you had the stats for us, man, but the 2 girls next to you won 100 and something games, made it to 4.
I don't think they've lost 10 games in their high school career. Yeah. That's, like I said, we've been blessed. And like I tell them, and I reflect back to my high school career, I wish I had half the success they had, and I always tell them 10 to 15 years from now, it would have been nice to win a state championship, but the reality of it is that's not even what you remember. You remember the friendships, the bus rides, going to eat at Mr. Gaddy's, clowning around in the locker room, the friendships, the lifelong friendships you made, that's what they're going to remember. I know it burns right now, Aria's crying before she came in here. I told you, you had nothing to be ashamed of. You played your heart out. You did everything we asked you to do. Sometimes it's just not meant to be,
Pardon me for coming back in late, but I've got kind of go on deadline. I know they probably already asked about this. Talk a little bit about the 4th quarter. I thought both teams just kind of gave it everything they had, and
yeah, like I was telling them, we kind of lost our footing for about a 2.5, 3 minute spell where we had some uncharacteristic turnovers for points and then some offensive rebounds we gave up, and I thought that kind of swung the momentum their way. But we kind of got our footing back. And like I said, we just didn't make shots. I thought we did a good job moving the ball and not forcing it because they were just sagging in on that lane and extending out on Logan. But we had some shots on the backside that just didn't fall. Shots that she's capable to make. She's made them all year, and it just didn't fall. If she makes 2 or 3 of those, then we win the game. But just didn't go in.
2 seniors, man, go came. Just talk about your journey, man. Like, it's anybody would do anything to be in y'all's shoes. Man.
I tell them that all the time. How
To
blessed
play
they
at
are.
March 4 straight years, especially at this high of a level, is remarkable. Man. Like, of course, you want the ring, but four straight finals, Final Fours is pretty impressive.
For my freshman year, it was kind of fun. I had a lot of talent around me. For actually all 4 years, I had a lot of talent around me. So I had to actually work while I waited. I still played sometimes as a freshman. Some of it, he threw me in there, threw me to the wolves.
West Monroe.
Yeah, West Monroe. Threw me to the wolves. And I embraced that challenge. And since then, I worked. I had to work more than the girls that was around me because we was nothing but a talented team. So my journey been kind of not rough, but kind of difficult because everybody. I'm trying to get on the court like everybody else. Gotta get better than everybody else. But I had to work. I had to understand my role as a team. I can't as a player, so I couldn't be selfish and I need to be playing in this game. I don't need to play. I had to wait. So I love my journey honestly. For sophomore year, I loved it. Junior year, I loved it even more. Even though I battled some knick-knack injuries that kind of held me back. But other than that, it's been amazing playing underneath Coach Corey and playing with Kennedy R, Jemiah Van, Rayanna Sterling, Kaylin Travis, playing Anise Scott. It's been a lot of girls that kind of nurtured me a little bit, so I enjoy my journey.
Tell you anything?
Come on, Tay, I gave you a compliment. I told you learn how to speak.
Well, Ari, you finished your senior, your high school career. You had a very successful career. One of the top players in the class. You signed to ULL. You played Arkansas Mavs. You played, summer basketball at a high level. For you, what are some of the things you're looking to work on, as you make this transition to the next level, like in your game?
Being more of a threat around the perimeter. I can shoot threes, but I'm not as confident as I am with my mid-range pull-up. So expanding my three a little bit more, being more of a sort of a three-level scorer and being comfortable about being a three-level scorer. So me learning how to be consistent around the perimeter, I really expand my game to open up my drive a little more so I can make my drive easy.
Well, last question for me. Been asked all the seniors, what advice would you give to the 8th grader that's just coming in, like you were, right? Coming into the program, what advice would you give to the 8th grader that's just starting this journey?
Be a sponge. Be a sponge. That's really all you can do is be a sponge. If you don't play, work while you wait.